Wayne from the Underdog Guys here on his own channel this time, and I'm bringing you a Terrace House special. Well, from now on, I'll start reviewing Terrace House episodes as they come. Me and my friends are like loyal observers of this show, so I want to talk about it, and hopefully, you can enjoy me talking about it or rambling per se. So, today's video is about episode 39 of the 1920 Tokyo season. So, here we go. So the episode kind of starts off with Kai waiting for Hana to get home from work. And once she does, he's waiting to apologize for obviously what happened in the last week's episode where there was a big argument that should not really been a big argument. Hana overdid it. Okay, so Kai wants to apologize for that. So he sees her, he asks if she can talk to him, a quick discussion, which isn't really a discussion, it was just a Kai apology show. So Kai's just apologizing to Hana, saying how he's sorry, how he should not have done that to her costume, he should pay more mind to everything in the house, and he's just apologies, hontoni gomen, and Hana's just sitting there like, and I'm at home just watching this scene going, why is she just nodding her head and not even saying anything? How are you being so disrespectful? Considering last week you were going to Kai, going up to him and slapping his hat off for him just saying sorry and stuff like that because he wasn't responding good enough for you. But I was just wishing Kai just went up to her hat and just smacked it off. Get that hat off, Hannah. Disrespectful girl. Forget her, bro. She needs to leave. So Kai says his piece and he makes his way to the boys' bedroom to tell the other boys that he kind of said to Hana, he apologized and stuff, and that he'll be leaving the house tomorrow. So, yeah, they will prepare to meet downstairs, and Kai will announce that he's leaving. They come downstairs now, and Shacho's waiting there, and Hana and Yume bring a gift to Shacho for paying for everything that they did in Kyoto. It's like a thank you gift in front of Kai, kind of disrespectful once again, and these snakes of girls, these snakes out there, and Kai's just watching like doing a Kai laugh. And so Shacho's like, oh yeah, but we're not here to talk about today about Kyoto. Kai wants to say something, so Kai announces he's leaving tomorrow in the morning, and thank you guys for everything. No one's really affected for some reason. No one cares. I don't know why. What did you do, Kai? And basically, Shacho's like, before you go, I want to say one thing. I don't know if it's the right time to say, but I'm going to say it now. And he tells Kai that his comedy show, his stand-up that he went to see, was trash. Stop it. Get some help. And Kai's like, agreeing. And for once, I agree with Shacho. Kai, your show is trash. Stop it. Do something else, please. For me, please. So before Kai is going and leaving the house, he hands Hana the painting he's been working on for quite a long time now. And it says a catchphrase Hana says, apparently, and it's like a really cool picture of Hana. And she's appreciative of it, I guess. And as they're leaving, they all line up for hugs. So Shacho gives him a spa, Shion gives him a spa, little handshake mix up. Vivi hugs him, and then it comes to Hana's turn, and Hana's like, shakes hands and just walks away, and Kai's like, bruh, what's that about, in his head. And Kai leaves now the house, and Hana's like, oh, I couldn't hug him. And Vivi's like, why not? She's like, oh, I don't know, maybe one day I'll hug him. And I'm hoping that one day comes and he doesn't hug your ass. Then it switches to Yume's job in the IT department and her lunch break, whatnot. And her co-workers are like, Yume, what's your type? And she tells them she likes athletic, big shoulders guys, kind of like Soul Crusher. She likes them. You know what I'm talking about, Soul Crusher, big shoulders. And they're all like, oh, what? So who's your number one in the house right now? And she says, Shacho, definitely. Which I don't know, have no clue how. But they're like, what if an athletic person comes in the house? What's going to happen? What are you going to do? And she's like, yeah, I want them to pursue me of sorts. And I'm like, okay, you may. So fast forward now, and we get our new member at the house, and as Terrace House would have it, he is that athletic, big, burly type. And Yume and Vivi are there to welcome him. So he has his Jiko Shokai, says that he's a surfer, apparently, and he does many documentaries abroad about the differences between skateboarding and surfing or something like that. And Vivi's getting all hyped up again. And his name is Rio. and quite close to the old Rio. So he's basically a 2.0, and Vivi's getting all gassed over that. So it's pretty interesting to watch. Fast forwards to Rio and Vivi enjoying dinner together, and then everyone else that hasn't met him yet pops up in the house, and they're like, nice to meet you, whatnot. I'm the new housemate, and they all decide to have like a drinking welcome party of sorts. And Shion's like, I don't know. I never got a welcome party before. How comes he's getting one? I'm a ghost. And then apparently it's his birthday today also, so they surprise him with a birthday cake, and Hannah randomly dashes it in his face. So like, why, Hannah? Stop doing these things, please. Shacho then begins quizzing the surfer, asking him first question, how much does he make and how does he make money surfing? And Rio tells him, I make this much, I have this much sponsors, so I make this much. And Shacho kind of goes back in his shell. He needs to shut his mouth now because like we got a top dog in here now. It's going to steal his girl. And I say his girl, it's not his girl. So after all the fun and games, the girls head upstairs and they're having a little discussion about Rio. They said, he's a sexy, muscular man. He's a manly man. Where they're saying Shacho is a man, but not quite like the same page. Not a manly man, he's just a man. But they're thinking about Rio, the manly man. Shacho, not such a man. Like, where's Shion in all this? Shion's just the boy, or the shadow. He's not there. He's a Kuroko no Shion, bro. No, he's a myth. If you know, you know. So I forgot to say, as that party's going on, Shacho, Yume arrives at the house, and Shacho is just looking around, and he looks at the camera and winks. He's like, raises his eyebrow. He's like, breaking that 4-4. Shacho's doing bits for the show, to be fair, bro. They've all had a fun time now, and Rio heads upstairs to the roof to enjoy a drink for two. And why is it for two? He's having a drink for Yosuke as well. Yosuke, if you don't know, he was on the first season of Terrace House, and he was in the best trio. Tetchan, Daiki, and Yosuke were the best three of any season that's to exist. But apparently, 4 or 5 years ago, he passed away. So now Rio's having a drink with him in spirit, in sorts, like, because that was one of his close friends. And he also has his key, which is memorabilia, I guess, of Yosuke, which is really cool and puts Rio in a nice light for a debut episode, I would assume. Like clockwork, Hannah appears upstairs. Please, Hannah, don't ruin this. And has a conversation with Rio about Yosuke. And apparently Yosuke was Hannah's #1 favorite member of the first season. Yeah, right, Hannah, we believe that. And they were having a discussion about how Yosuke was actually in person compared to TV. And now he's a star. It's a different life for him. And that was Rio's main motivation for coming into the house and whatnot. And Hannah leaves. Rio has his kampai with Yosuke in spirit. And we look forward to next week. And I hope next week, Rio actually tries to make movements on Yume, because I want to see Shacho's salt. I need that salt levels to rise in Shacho. I need it. Please, Rio, do it for me. That sodium's complete. Please, please leave the house. Please leave the house, Shacho. And take Hannah with you. And maybe take Yume with you too, actually. We need some new blood. And Shion, please appear some more. We need some scenes of you, even though you're a Chelsea fan. I can't agree with that, sorry.